Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the right worship for the Town Mayor of Dover, Councillor Mrs. Susan Jones.
Please be seated, everybody. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Freeman, ladies and gentlemen, it is with the greatest of pleasure that I welcome you on behalf of Dover Town Council to this ceremony this evening. Occasions such as these mean a great deal to us councillors, honouring Doverians for the priceless contribution they make towards life in our town. This is, of course, a first for this town council. New as we are in the annals of Dover's history, we revive tonight an ancient tradition, the formal inauguration of the Honorary Freemen of Dover. The right to create Honorary Freemen was only granted to us this year, and the Council named Mr. Tant, Mr. Turnpenny and Mr. Woolford at a special meeting on the 6th of October. I must add that though our recipients here are all gentlemen, it could be just as likely for a Freeman to be a lady. Dover has a record of referring to its first citizen as Mr., and the Council decided to carry this forward with the title of Freeman. As it has been so long since we've been able to recognise our most worthy with this title, it was only fitting that we mark it with a special ceremony. Future Honorary Freemen will be honoured at our other historic tradition, the Mayor-making ceremony. Each Freeman will be recorded in this book, kindly back in our possession with the cooperation of Dover Museum curator John Iverson. The last name in this book is James Johnson, and it's dated 1968, along with such illustrious names as Sir Winston Churchill, Lord Montgomery and Thomas Gold, VC. I'm going to hand over to Councillor Mrs. Lynn Young now, who will give a brief overview of the lengthy and frustrating process town councils have faced to win back the right to bestow this honour.
Mr. Mayor, councillors, all honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy to be here and making this address to you this evening. Many of you here will have heard my rants over the years, but my Freeman rant is probably the one topic that kept me going in local government for well over 20 years. That I can give this short address on our journey leading to this ceremony is for me a pinnacle of a career as a councillor. Through the association we lobbied through the House of Commons. We tried to get bills through to change the Local Government Act, and it was a further 10 years before the bill which stated if we could get a certain percentage of our electorate, or we could demonstrate support from all major players in the town, like the emergency services, businesses, lots of associations, and we could put a case together for the town, we could apply for parishing. It was hard work, and there was lots of pavement pounding and letter writing, but we made it. We invited the powers that be, put forward our case, and were the first of the affected towns to be granted parish status. We were ecstatic. Wrong again. At this stage, although the government had messed up big time in ensuring that all towns were parished before reorganisation, we felt they would have learnt their lesson and have a plan for this new step. Wrong again. That's a hat-trick of wrongs now. They put the bill together that the Charter Trustees would cease in the December, but the new parish would not start until the May. 5 months when no one could set up an office, could pay the staff, could even insure the regalia. When May came round, I became chairman of the new parish, and after we voted to be called a town council, I became Mayor of Dover, the first mayor of the town. We still had not got back the right to create Freemen. It was our dearest wish that Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, our Lord Warden of the Cinque Ports, greatly loved within this community, could be honoured with the Freemen of the town. An appeal by Admiral the Lord Boyce to Parliament was successful, and 38 years after they took it away, we are back with our right to create Freemen of this great town of Dover, and 3 more just and deserving gentlemen to be the first after such an epic battle is fitting and makes all the battles worthwhile. Thank you.